As we get to the finishing part of the fireplace, so we'll revert back to the front of the unit, we can bring finishing materials down right to the perimeter of the sheet metal around the glass. Always remember, you cannot go past that metal because that prescribes the opening area for the glass removal. So for cleaning and service installation, that sort of thing, it cannot come past the black face or it'll impede in that installation. One other thing to keep in note is that as the fireplace is installed, and we talked about the access panels, you may want to have an access either on the front side or back of the unit, if possible, for the access for service and repair. Otherwise, you can always still go through the base of the fireplace should your customer want to have this completely sealed off. The next part of installation would be to, if you want to have a recessed installation, if you want to have a mantel shelf, if you want to have a TV set above the fireplace, all are doable. And in fact, if you're doing a recessed installation, you can have combustible materials come right out straight in front and just above the opening of the glass. So the same as where you're bringing your finished materials, a mantel shelf or recessed can come straight out in front of and above the glass opening on the sides and top. All right, the bottom, of course, is always can be a combustible material. If you want to do a TV installation above, the monitor can come all the way down, again, right to the bottom portion of the metal opening. All right, now we're coming to the final portion of the installation for the fireplace. And so we have some of the accoutrements here that that ship with the fireplace that you use to do the final setup. So first and foremost is glass clips, suction cups. We send 2 of these with every fireplace. We recommend you always use these to move the glass. Much easier to install without worrying about chipping the glass as you're setting it into place. All right, so 2 of those. We have our horizontal spacer that goes between the pieces of glass at the base inside the fireplace opening down below. On the back side of this, inside this packaging, is what we call edge protectors. They're going to go on the top and the bottom of the outer pane of glass only. And those are to hold the glass tight so when the fireplace is in use, it does not rattle. So very simple to put on, very important to put on. The next step is what we call the vertical spacers. These are going to go between the panes of glass on the left and the right hand sides. They have magnets on the inside of them, so they're just going to set in. You put the first pane of glass in, then set them in and tilt back. They'll snap into place with the magnets. And then inside of all that it comes standard with our clear media. So depending on the size of the fireplace, we'll have either 40, 50, 60, or 65 pounds of the media. And those are just going to be spread evenly around the base of the fireplace, not on top of the burner. Very simple to install, quick and easy, and you're done. One important point when you're installing the glass media is to make sure that you do not cover the burners here and always only go around the perimeter of the pilot assembly. Don't drop the media on top, but go around the perimeter to make sure that nothing gets inside and that everything burns cleanly. All right, with the provided glass retainers, all we're going to do is push them down and then clip down. There's 2 buttons to push. They form a tight seal and you're ready to go. So 1 on the left, 1 on the right, and the glass is ready to go. One important reminder when you're working with a glass is always to have a soft surface below it to protect the edges and not scrape the glass as well. So installing the glass, we're just going to show the inner glass pane installation. So easy to do. You're going to tilt the glass up. It's going to go into the prescribed channels on the top and then in the bottom up tight against the bulb insulation and then center it left to right. As we're finishing up the installation, first we'll have the first inner piece of glass will go into place. Next step is our vertical spacers that go left and right. These have magnets on both sides, so the magnets will be turned to the outer face of the unit and click into place. So you have the inner glass here, the outer glass behind it. Next will be our horizontal spacer, and that sets below and again right between the glass, sitting on top of the glass clips. So as we said, the edge protectors ship with the fireplace. They're used only for the outer panes of glass on your fireplace. 1 for the top and 1 for the bottom of each outer pane of glass. Very simple to install. It's just a U-shaped channel. They go on the outer perimeter. So you're just going to do a simple pressure fit all the way along and you're done, top and bottom. There are several options available for your fireplaces to dress them out at the end. We've shown the clear media in the installation, but there are multiple colors of clear media, or of media, that are available. We also have natural stone that's available. We're the only manufacturer that can provide that safely inside of Firebox. We have driftwood, and we have mirror kits that can be installed.